good, finally.
Alright, we're going back. I just burped. Hello, everybody.
Welcome back to Scary Ravioli.
Oh, yeah, I just want to talk about something.
I said horrifying ravioli earlier.
Computers and internet. Creepypasta stories.
Hold that thought. Let's go see the girl Candy. She's got something.
Or according to what your list says, Amy Schumer.
Oh my frick, we're bringing this back.
We got a third melon.
I only see two on her.
I've got an extra 2 down my pants, if you know what I'm saying.
Well, I mean, like, you don't have pants.
You're right.
Dude,
that's right, folks. I'm doing this. I'm doing this session right now with no pants. I'm just kidding. Yes, I am. Look at 3 melons.
We don't need to know that.
So, as I was about to say,
And again, I'm not wearing a shirt.
computers and internet creepypastas.
Oh.
So, the popular ones is username 666.
You hear that, ladies? Sexy Anthony.
Also, that's very boring. That's such a stereotypical thing. Oh my god. This one also very curious for this one because it has a very interesting image for its cover. It's called Normal Porn for Normal People, and it's got a monkey on it. So I'm very interested to, by interested meaning I'm not interested, as to what it would be.
Right. I need to ask, has there ever been any pornographic creepypasta? And I don't mean like creepypasta porn. I mean like creepypastas based on porn.
Yeah.
That?
You're watching the nut. You're watching the sex happen, and suddenly.
Well, I looked that up, and all I get is Pornhub images. And something called Jane the Killer, which is on a porn website, so my guess is that her tits are out and she has a knife and is probably killing people.
Bruh, she's killing people with those tits?
there's probably like lots of, there's like, what's that one Momo? That's a creepy character. There's tons of porn for that character.
Yes.
This one's very popular. My dead girlfriend keeps messaging me on Facebook.
That?
Next one is called I Want the Address on My Fake ID. The Kite Game. The 91710. The $1 wave. 20 questions. 7 ordinary days. A victory spoiled about a boy, about a girl, about 2 psychopaths, the addiction, the afterlife can be an unusual place, all too human. Alternate 21328. Amazon Ultra. Okay, dad.text. Some of these are just really stupid. Delete.
Dad. Okay, great.
Do not buy an RT. What? Discord chat.
I need you to do me a favor, Grant. Look for the top 10 worst creepypastas.
Alright,
like
hold on.
the most horrible, like creepypasta so awful that just makes you go, oh my gosh, this is so dumb.
Anti-Sonic.
What?
Anti-Sonic. That's one of the freaking creepypastas in this list.
That's one of the bad ones?
No. That's just one of the lists on this internet thing or whatever. You know what's another interesting creepypasta? The Hat Man. And the Midnight Man. I love the Midnight Man, actually.
Night's Man. Oh.
Let's see. Guilty the GIF. Or the GIF is whatever you want to pronounce it. I'm gonna say GIF. GIF. So, Ghost in the Machine. Ghost in the Shell. Findgrave.com. Alright, so let me see. Worst creepypastas.
These fans are hating the creepypastas.
Worst creepypastas ever.
Oh!
All right, so they got 17 actually.
Splice a slow motion
Oh.
oof in there, if you can.
Wait, these are terrifying creepers. I mean, no, not scariest. I want the worst.
The worst.
Creepypasta.
The bad ones.
Give me
The stupid ones.
worst creepypasta ever.
The worst.
Alrighty, what are we doing? Number 1, Jeff the Killer.
Number 1, Jeff the Killer.
Let's read it, actually. Let's see what they put down. Jeff the Killer gets the first place spot simply because he's one of the most famous creepypasta monsters. However, sadly, he doesn't deserve the spot. Jeff the Killer's original story is filled with various grammar and story mistakes. If Jeff was burnt, his skin would not turn white. Jeff's brother should not be randomly taken to jail without evidence. Lastly, it's just not spooky. It doesn't help that Jeff has a legion of teenage fangirls that love him. Really? Why do girls like him? He's a freaking killer. He doesn't even look even remotely attractive.
That's hot. Oh my gosh, he's hot.
Alright, next one. Sonic EXE.
Oh,
Sonic EXE number 2.
Of course.
2 words. Hyper-realistic eyes. To be honest, the poster of the live-action Sonic movie is scarier.
It is.
Number 3, Eyeless Jack. I never did find Eyeless Jack scary, mostly because I feel that if a homicidal killer was blind, I could probably hold them out. I don't know, put a banana peel on the ground and watch them slip, maybe.
oof.
Laughing Jack, number 4. I've always been described by my friends as a ardent defender of clowns. So whenever clowns are portrayed as scary in the media, I get a little skeptical. Laughing Jack is the story of a young boy's imaginary friend who may not be as imaginary as they think. The story isn't particularly well written, as the young mother focuses upon the story suffers from bad decisions. For instance, she leaves the young child outside for hours unsupervised, and when he sees her child eating candy given by Laughing Jack, he simply insists he isn't real and does not call the police or get worried. Amazing. Number 5, Tails Doll. Nothing is frightening
I
about
actually like that one.
Nothing is frightening about a yellow fox that flies. What's with the Sonic characters in Creepypasta? That's very interesting. Number 6, Abandoned by Disney. I think Abandoned by Disney is higher on this list simply because I think the concept's interesting. Creepy Disney mascots left to die and shut down in a section of amusement park. Interesting. What's not interesting is the final climax of the story where Mickey Mouse costume takes its head off, speaking at a high-pitched voice. Not scary.
Oh no! No! I have to disagree. That bit is actually scary, especially in fucking. Oh,
Are you talking about the fan game?
hey, want to see my head come off?
Yeah. Jane the Killer, number 7.
What? Jane the.
Okay, it's a real thing. Jane the Killer is a female version of Jeff the Killer. Like Jeff the Killer, the story is not particularly scary. It all centers on Jeff's sworn enemy. Apparently they are enemies. It's a retelling of the first story from Jane's perspective. While the story tries to be frightening, the story loses its impact with high school drama such as Jane getting embarrassed by people people think she's dating Jeff. She's his mortal enemy after all.
Hold on.
Hold the
Hold
phone.
on. Hold the fucking phone. Either my brain just exploded, or did I just hear you say that there is fucking high school drama in a creepypasta?
Yeah, it's about like, oh no, I'm getting teased for dating Jeff the Killer.
I wonder if Joey thinks I'm gonna be okay. Oh, I wonder if Joey will get me to the school dance. Oh.
It's that sort of thing, yeah.
You
That's in Jane the Killer. It's worse than Jeff the Killer, I guess.
You can't be serious.
No, I'm serious. Alright, number 8, Happy Appy? Never heard of that one.
What in the hell?
Okay, well, the creator of this creepypasta says it was intentionally bad. I'm a little skeptical. In a way, it sounds as though they realized that the work was bad and tried to laugh it off as a joke. Once they realized the red apple with big lips isn't scary, not to mention the writing, the main character often makes bad decisions, such as not alerting anyone else to that his best friend was kidnapped. Keep in mind, he's a detective. The main character is a detective. He doesn't alert anybody that someone's been kidnapped.
Oh,
Oh my
What?
gosh.
oh my
That's
goodness gracious.
oh my gosh. Okay, next one is Clockwork, number 9. Clockwork is a newer creepypasta and one of the one I'm not more familiar with. So I reread it thoroughly to get better understanding of it. Focuses on a young girl who is abused from the age of 10 to 17. Oh boy. And who loves to draw gore. It isn't really surprised that she becomes a serial killer. There's a ton of obvious foreshadowing as well. Your time is up. Her serial killer mantra is repeated at least 20 times throughout the story, so it's kind of just a generic thing. Oh, Brian, you there?
Excuse me, I'm just going to do something real quick.
Oh, okay. I'll
Oh,
wait to share with the 10th one.
Tin the Tap Man.
The number 10. Number 10 is Cupcakes. I haven't actually ever read that. Cupcakes is
Oh,
a creepypasta is a story set in the world of My Little Pony. That's enough for me to personally stop taking the story seriously, but extremely graphic details help. Describing gore isn't scary, it's just disturbing. Well, that's the
that
10.
one's stupid. That one's
Okay, now they
stupid.
have the 25 best and 25 worst.
Okay.
Alright, this is from a DeviantArt user, so I can already tell you it's probably not going to be that good.
So you can already tell that their opinions is going to be stupid.
Yeah. Alright, let's just take a look for fun. You know, why not? He's got
Yeah, you're right. Let's take a look at them and laugh at them.
number 25 worst, John's Journal. Alright, so he says, I'll be first to admit that this one I listen to rather than read on some channel, but I do believe that I read along with him. It's pretty bad. This one's beyond forgettable. There's nothing beyond somewhat original premise, and the execution kills it completely. So he doesn't really even talk about it. Maybe it's that bad. Number 25 best, Happiness for Sale Again. This one I listened to, but I'm drawing a blank on the channel's name. They said that it's a pretty good video game creepypasta as far as genre goes. So I give credit to rather than haunt the human protagonist. It takes place within the game itself. That is probably the most original creepypasta game. Like I said, this one, I want to see this one. What is this called? 24 worst. He has Conquers Bad Fur Bad Fur Day. What the frick? Hold on. I have to look this up. There's a creepypasta based off of Conquers Bad Fur Day, and it's spelled differently. It's spelled Conkers, as in C-O-N-C.
Conkers?
C-O-N-C-K-E-R. Conkers Bad Fur Day.
Conkers nuts.
Huh.
Bad Fur Day. Creepypasta.
Who touches nuts?
Or maybe he just freaking misspelled it. Because that's not what it's showing. Yeah, I think he just freaking misspelled it. Or maybe he didn't. I don't know.
Conkers.
Or wait. Oh, wait. What the fuck? Did you just spell it wrong, dude? I think he did.
Are you spelling shit wrong, my guy?
Conquer's Bedford, another one to listen to. This is not right. Conquer's Worst Fur Day is the creepypasta. What the fuck's wrong with you, dude?
Conker's Worst Fur Day?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, what an original title.
That's literally what it's called. Let's read what it says. It's on the blog spot. Oh, I can't go to it because it says this is a site that will hack your system. So, It's a troll one. That's all it is. Oh my god.
Of course it is.
All right,
How
I
dare.
don't think I'm gonna read this guy's stuff because I'll be honest, he doesn't go into any details about it. All he just is he just describes that where he listened to it and how he thinks about it. He doesn't go into the details of it. So I'm just gonna see what he has here. Okay, number one, and Azani's
There we go.
Goatman story, such words, Candle Cove, Jeff the Killer is worst. Okay, makes sense. The Russian sleep experiment. Yeah, I think a lot of people like that one. Let's see, the Serpent Man, Sally.exe, really dumb. Mr. Widemouth, that sounds interesting. Let's see, Lavender Town Syndrome, he's actually got that on his best one. The Chow's Demise, another Sonic one, probably bad. Okay, so the other dude's got Abandoned Disney as his worst. This guy's got it as one of his best. Abandoned by Disney.
This episode's just been nothing but creepypastas.
The Rake, I've never read The Rake. I don't know about that. I've seen games for it. Looks pretty good. I would play those games. The Real Chuck E. Cheese.
Charles Entertainment Cheese.
Jeff the Killer reboot. There was a reboot for Jeff the Killer.
And so I can actually contribute to the conversation.
They tried to
I mean,
reboot.
I can't. I don't know what else to contribute to this either.
They tried to reboot Jeff the Killer. Smile Dog is good.
Yeah.
The Rake versus Dogman.
All take 1 million.
Yes.
Let's see. Jeff versus Jane. Stupid. Tails Doll. Yeah. Cupcakes. A lot of people hate that one, I guess. He's actually okay. You're not gonna like this. He's actually got "I Hate You" as one of his worst ones.
Oh.
So I'm not sure how you feel about that. I don't know if that's a good one or not.
I already don't like this. I'm just kidding.
Barbie.avi. Some of these sound really dumb.
Barbie.
The Showers. Crybaby Lane. Okay, these aren't. Alright, sounds
Okay.
like yeah. Godzilla NES. Didn't know that was a thing.
What?
Yeah, I guess Godzilla.NES is a freaking creepypasta or something.
They called him Gonzilla.
Candyman versus Slenderman. Jeff the Killer versus Michael Myers. What the fuck?
What?
That's a freaking creepypasta story. It's about Jeff the Killer fighting Michael Myers. How stupid. Ben Drown, obviously we already know about that. Alright, so, I think the census about the most common worst creepypastas from what I've been seeing on these lists, the worst ones that people seem to agree on are Sonic.exe. Everybody says that one's terrible. Jeff the Killer. Everybody says that's terrible. Cupcakes. Everyone says that's terrible. And after that, one that everybody agrees on that's really bad is Jane the Killer. So, and I would say that you probably would agree with that.
At least I know that Sonic.exe is right where it belongs.
What the frick? Someone actually puts Jeff the Killer as one of the most terrifying creepypasta stories. It's like if you read Jeff the Killer, you won't be able to sleep at night.
If you read Jeff the Killer, you probably won't be able to.
You probably won't. You probably don't actually have a good writing
idea of what a good scary story is.
Alright, so yeah, Jeff the Killer, they got 40. Number 39.
How much time has there been on this episode?
19 minutes.
Huh?
19 minutes.
Fuck, man, you've taken over this entire episode just reading about.
I'm just reading. You wanted want me to look up the worst, so I'm looking at the best from this one list. So,
Well, I've had nothing to contribute since I don't read creepypastas.
I don't read them either. I'm just reading. I can get the gist of some of them. So I play the games, or I'll watch somebody play the games, or I'll hear someone read them, so I understand what they are.
I do not give a fuck about creepypastas.
But let's see. Some of these I want to read. I'm a 911 operator. Just the most terrifying call. Oh no.
Look,
Tales from the gas station? What the frick? This sounds like a Goosebumps title.
Can we just make up our own creepypasta. Like I can see it.
The rabbit that races you for eternity.
No.
Let's make up our own creepy. Yeah, I'm gonna let this music play out. I wanna talk about my own creepypasta. Right, here you go. It's like it involves Kirby, right?
So
And
Why are you dragging?
here's how it's gonna go. Here's how
Why are
it's
you
gonna go.
dragging Corb into this?
feed the
Like
pig, the rake,
no,
or his carried.
here you go. Here's the creepypasta.
We're gonna end off with my rich American family. Go ahead. What was your
No, no,
story?
I'll say it in the next episode because like this is not this was all you, man. Like you fucking.
Package returned to Slender. Interesting.
Oh, jeez.
Alright.
Let's talk about that next episode.
The
No,
Donkey
I
Kong
wanna,
the Donkey Kong 64 creepypasta.
it's
The
called.
gloomy gal, whatever, then the ship
It's
doesn't show up, and then you die, and then you leak blood from eyes and ears and say, "Oh no, I am dead."
if you don't plug in the expansion pack on your controller, you dying for real.
Yeah, you get Donkey Kong shows up and expands his dong through your entire body.
No. That just sounds painful.